Hi, my name is Courtney Violetti, the Supervisor of Secondary Special Services here at Suffern Central. On behalf of PPS and the Suffern Central School District, we would like to wish Doreen Shriek, Annette Louisi, and Cindy McDowell a very healthy, happy, and fun retirement. Thank you so much for your years of dedication and service to our district. Good luck!
Hello, my name is Angela Aguilat and I am the principal of Cherry Lane Elementary. Today we are going to celebrate and honor 5 wonderful and dedicated educational professionals on their retirement from Suffern Central. Our first is Donna Guglielmo, who has been a part of our school district for 33 years. She has been an integral part of the music program at Cherry Lane. She has deeply impacted our music department at Suffern Central and is the Rockland County representative for New York State School Music Association, NYSSMA. Donna is one of the most hardworking professionals I know, and she is always looking for ways to push our students to be their very best musically. In fact, the Bells Chorus at Cherry Lane is the only elementary bells chorus in the county, and that is because of Donna. A few years ago, Donna came up to me and shared that she would like to add a performance for each grade level, one in the spring and one in the fall. This included a second grade dance folk performance concert. The theme was folk dances from around the world. Donna badly sprained her ankle a few days before the performance, but when a student needed a partner, she did not hesitate to dance and conduct the entire performance in front of families. You wouldn't even known her ankle was badly swollen because she never complained. And that's Mrs. G. She will do anything for our students at Cherry Lane. We will miss her greatly, and we are happy for her, and we wish her and her family all the best. Our second retirement this evening is Denise Hahn, and she has been a part of our district for more than 17 years. We have been very lucky to have Denise at Cherry Lane. She's an amazing school psychologist, and her passion, empathy, and dedication for our students was incredible. She took her time to get to know her students and families because she cared about them, not only in school, but also outside of school. Not only could our students count on Mrs. Hahn, but her colleagues were able to rely upon her as well for her expertise and her thoughtfulness behind students' mental health, their learning, behavior, and to just help our children succeed academically, socially, and emotionally. We will miss her, and we wish her all the best in the future. Next, I'd like to honor Dorothy Manzari, who has been a part of our school district for 23 years. Dorothy is an amazing team player and has a wonderful sense of humor that always seems to shine through, especially when I asked her to go from 5th grade to 1st grade last school year. In all seriousness, Dorothy is an amazing educator who has an innovative spirit, is creative, and has a strong ability to work and connect with her students and her colleagues. Her flexibility and willingness to try new things with the positive outlook is incredible. She has spent most of her time working in 5th grade teaching math and science, and there wasn't a day that went by that I couldn't pop into her classroom when she and her colleagues weren't diving through the math data to help students the following day. She is a dedicated teacher, a wonderful colleague, and we are truly grateful for the time she has spent with us at Cherry Lane. We wish her and her husband Billy the very best in the future. The next retiree I'd like to notice is Janice Morgese. Now, Mrs. Morgese, she has been teaching at Suffern Central for 32 years. But not only has she spent her entire career at Cherry Lane, but Janice was also a student at Cherry Lane Elementary as a little girl. She has a love and affection for Cherry Lane community that started when she was just a little girl, and it just continued to grow. Janice is a talented educator and a remarkable math teacher that always finds a way for students to understand those hard and difficult math concepts. There wasn't a day that went by that I couldn't pop into her classroom when she and her colleague weren't diving through that math data as well, and to help her students the following day. And that colleague was Mrs. Manzeri. So they are retiring together. They came in together in my office to share that information with me. So she loves her colleagues, and she always helps plan the organization, and she's always helped plan the organization of our Friday breakfasts at Cherry Lane. She did a remarkable job on those Halloween breakfasts for all of us every year, and we are truly going to miss that, and we are going to truly miss her, and we wish her the best in the future. We know that there will be a beach somewhere in her near future. And our last retiree for Cherry Lane is Ann Mullen, who has been teaching at Suffern Central for 22 years. Ann has taught most of her career in fourth grade, but when I asked her a few years ago to go down to second grade, she embraced the change with enthusiasm and optimism. She's a wonderful educator, and those that are lucky enough to have been in her classroom know that she deeply cares for them. For years, Anne has started her class with the morning meeting, checking in with students to see how they are feeling, even before the district embraced Yale EI. I also find Anne to be creative, and she has become quite the techie also. She has really embraced this virtual learning environment, and all of her students have benefited from her willingness to expand her own knowledge. We are really going to miss her, and we wish her and Mike, her husband, all the best in the future. I'd like to just say congratulations to all of our retirees, wishing you endless days of health, happiness, love, and laughter.
Every day, a group of people come together at R.P. Connor School with one purpose: to show the young people of our school community that they are cared for, valued, and capable of anything. Each of us, through our shared purpose, has become part of a family. And we come together today to show our respect and love for three members of the family who are ending one chapter of their stories and beginning another. Together, Mrs. DeStasso, Mrs. Albrecht, and Mrs. Carney have served the Suffern Central community for over 70 years. But what can't be counted in years is what is most important: the legacy of relationships that they have formed and the lasting impression on the world they have made through the lives of the students they have taught. Children's book author Judy Blume once said, "Our fingerprints don't fade from the lives we touch." Mrs. DeStasso, Mrs. Albrecht, and Mrs. Carney have proven that those words are entirely correct. Mrs. DeStasso attended St. Thomas Aquinas College as a business major. She learned very quickly that it was not for her and switched majors after the first semester. After teaching for 6.5 years in the Bronx, she had the opportunity to come to R.P. Connor in February of 1995. R.P. Connor has been her second home for 26.5 years. Mrs. D has 3 passions in life: spending time with family and friends, teaching, and coaching. The decision to retire was not an easy one. After 33 years teaching, it has become a huge part of her life. She feels very blessed to see the fruits of her labor, watching her own daughters and former busy bees thrive in the world. She plans to work part-time and enjoy some quiet days and nights with her husband, family, and friends in their newly purchased home in Pennsylvania. Mrs. Albrecht's childhood dream was to be a teacher, but when she started college, she was intrigued with computer science. After pursuing a career in banking, she made the decision to focus on raising her children full time. When their youngest daughter began her first grade year in 2001, Anne was invited to work as an aide at Sloatsburg Elementary School. She quickly realized that her childhood dream was still a strong desire. With so much encouragement from the staff at Sloatsburg, she began pursuing her master's in education. In 2006, she transferred to RP Connor, where she began teaching third grade. Almost immediately, she was welcomed so warmly that she felt like she had found a new home. A home where she has forged so many lifelong friendships. She feels blessed to have a wonderful husband, 4 incredible children, and the opportunity to have fulfilled her childhood dream. Mrs. Carney always dreamed of being a teacher. When she started at Connor, she knew this was where she wanted to stay for good. In November of 1995, she was hired to teach first grade. She has taught kindergarten and been a reading recovery teacher. Since 2005, she's been teaching first grade. She always wanted to be a teacher and couldn't imagine doing any other job. Mrs. Carney has made the decision to retire, so she's available to take care of her son Kevin and her aging parents. And of course, have lunch with Mrs. D. Margaret, Ann, and Eileen, your RP Connor family thanks you and honors you for the people that you are and the legacy that you leave behind. We wish each of you a happy, healthy, and fulfilling retirement. We cannot think of 3 more deserving.
Good evening, Mrs. Eleanor Cerny. I am so honored to be speaking on behalf of you tonight because of your retirement after 21 years of service in the Suffern Central School District. When I came here 9 years ago and you were here as the ITF, you did incredible things and had an amazing leadership team, and then you became an even more incredible IF. In your time as an IF, you've shown me and the students and the staff that all you want is for every child to have equal opportunity and that everybody can be successful. You instill pride and inspire everyone to be their best selves. You're humble, kind, and compassionate, and these are the things that you are leaving behind as part of your legacy at Montebello Elementary School. Please have a very long, healthy retirement. You will be missed, but we know that you will visit us and look forward to hearing all the wonderful stories about all the grandbabies and your family. Congratulations.
So, did you start your videos yet?
No, I don't think they're due for like another week.
I know. I'm just happy that I got Senora Duke because she's amazing.
Well, I thought I was going to do Senora Duke.
She's at Sloatsburg.
She's at Montebello too.
Yes, but she loves Sloatsburg more.
I think is that we should do Montebello first because when she comes here, she starts singing and dancing. She wears costumes and brings props. I think she likes the students here better.
Yeah, but she has pinatas, friendship bracelets, all that great stuff.
She does. She does have the friendship bracelets.
In her 21 years, if you were to ask her what she remembers, it's going to be Sloatsburg.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to miss her because she is so positive. She's funny. A lot of people don't know that about her. She sends me these funny jokes. Sometimes during the day, she just checks in, makes sure that I'm doing okay. I know she does that with all of her colleagues too. And I know she speaks so highly of you.
During the day, she texts me all the time. She's great. She's wonderful. She's going to have a great time when she retires.
She is. So
Absolutely.
proud of her for all the things that she's done, all the dedication that she's given to the district. I think she's going to have an amazing retirement.
We're going to miss her, though. I'm not sure how we're going to replace her, but we probably have to get on that, too.
That definitely. But I do
Yes.
think, fair to say, we may argue about which school that we want her in more, but she's going to be missed equally between us.
100%.
Have a great retirement, Terry.
Enjoy. Congratulations to Linda Pearl on her retirement this year. Linda has been in education for 39 years and has made Sloatsburg her home for the last 21 years, with a little stopover at Montebello during her last year. While I have only worked with Linda for a year, I learned very quickly how passionate she was when it came to working with her students. Best of luck in your future endeavors. You will definitely be missed at Sloatsburg.
Good afternoon, everyone in Suffern Central. Oh, good afternoon, Mrs. Torrey and Mrs. Parkland and Mrs. Reisenhower. I hope that you're enjoying your retirement already. And Mrs. Reisenhower, I know you're getting ready for one. Oh, I hope that I will soon be able to join you out in the sun, mask-free, and with my coffee cup. I know that you haven't had much time, so I'm hoping that you'll get to do all the things you never had time to do. Mrs. Druss is just reading your story this morning. Oh, wait, excuse me. You need a bus pass? Oh, geez, I'm on vacation. I'm in retirement. I can't write bus passes. Oh, let me see as I sit and read. Oh, Mrs. McParkland? The walkie-talkie's going off? Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness, don't they know I'm on vacation? No cleanups for me. I'm at the beach on my retirement. Oh, Mrs. Reisenhower, what are you doing? I hope what you'll be doing is all the things you never had the time to do. And I hope that you are not just reading books, but that you're writing more books, because we know that you are a wonderful, accomplished author. So I hope all of you are getting to enjoy what you wish most to do in retirement. Viola and I wish you all the best, and thank you for all you've done for Suffern Central, our students, our staff, and our community. You are truly going to be missed.
Good evening. Our first retiree is Mr. Gary Blake. Mr. Blake has worked at Suffern Middle School for the past 15 years as an art teacher, and over the course of his time at Suffern Middle School, Mr. Blake has been able to infuse real-world experience from his first career as a graphic artist into his lessons. Throughout this school year, Mr. Blake brought stability to our art department. He helped guide our students through the hybrid learning environment, all the while helping to create masterful works of art. Congratulations to Mr. Blake. Our second retiree is Miss Joy Schwartz. Mrs. Schwartz has worked at Suffern Middle School for the past 20 years and was instrumental in the development of our 21st Century Art program. Although I have never met Mrs. Schwartz personally, our school is filled with fantastic pieces that her students have created over the years, including her famous junk sculptures. Congratulations to Mrs. Schwartz.
Good evening. My name is Patrick Breen. I'm the principal of Suffern High School, and I'm honored this evening to be presenting 4 individuals who are retiring after many years of service to our students at the Suffern Central School District. First individual I'd like to present to you is Miss Virginia Capilupo. Ginny is retiring after 23 years of service as a secretary in the Suffern High School Guidance Department, where she was an essential resource for our counselors and students. Prior to coming to Suffern High School, Ginny also worked as the principal secretary at Montebello Elementary School. For those of you who may not know, the role of the guidance secretary in any high school is especially critical. Among a litany of other responsibilities, they ensure prompt responses to student inquiries from colleges and universities around the country, and they guarantee that all records are correct before they leave the building. In working with Ginny for the past 23 years, she's demonstrated tremendous professionalism and confidence in her ability to deal with any situation. We miss your presence in the building, Ginny. Your candor, your humor, and your commitment and dedication to our students and counselors has been unmatched. On behalf of the entire faculty and staff at Suffern High School, I wish you a healthy and happy retirement, and I want to thank you for your years of service to our students. Congratulations. It's now my honor to introduce Ms. Mahjabeen Haider. Ms. Haider worked as a teacher's aide at Suffern High School for the past 17 years, and during that time, she assisted many of our classified students to ensure their success in the classroom. Ms. Haider is a professional who always went above and beyond for her students and is always willing to go the extra mile. I want to take this opportunity to congratulate you after 17 years of service to the students of the Suffern Central School District. Congratulations. Next, I'd like to introduce Mr. Christopher Mitchie. Mr. Mitchie is retiring after 32 years of teaching chemistry at Suffern High School, where he also served as our science department chairperson, as well as an assistant varsity and varsity coach. As a teacher, Chris believes strongly in experiential learning and authentic experiences for his students to inspire and cultivate the next generation of scientists. Each year, his AP Earth Science students participated in the Rockland County Land Use Symposium. As a coach, Chris fostered the important qualities of hard work and perseverance. Chris, you will be greatly missed, as you've been a great friend and a leader in the building, and someone who has contributed so much to the students' lives here at Suffern High School. I want to take this opportunity to thank you for your years of service, and I wish you the very best in your well-deserved retirement. Congratulations, Chris. And now it's my honor to introduce Mr. Richard Kim Wilson. What can I say? Some teachers achieve greatness over their careers. Every once in a while, there are those who achieve legendary status. Kim Wilson is one of those legendary individuals who left his mark on so many students over the past 40 years as a teacher at Suffern High School. As an industrial arts teacher, Kim has seen trends come and go over the years, from low-tech to high-tech and everything in between. But what made Kim stand out over the past 40 years to this day was the most important piece that you don't learn through a curriculum, and that is the relationship and rapport he had with his students. Kim was not only a teacher to his students, but also a mentor, one who maintained standards of respect and hard work. His students thrived in his classroom and appreciated the trust he placed in them each day. I'm certainly going to miss Mr. Wilson, and I'm grateful not only for his support, but for what I've learned from him over the past several years that I've been here. So Kim, I want to congratulate you on 40 years of amazing service to the Suffern High School community. And again, I want to congratulate you in your well-deserved retirement. Congrats, Kim.